It's beginning to look a lot like fishmen.
There's no use, Rachel. It's a lost cause.
Lost cause. Listen here, Robert Clarkson. This is our home.
You'd send more Thamesfolk to die? Or should we just sit here and wait to be overrun? Besides, he'll be fine on his own, always has done before.
I won't abandon him. Nor Thameshaven.
Hold on. Looks like we have a tourist. One day, I'll take my family to see the surface one day.
What is your problem?
God save our gracious Queen, long live our noble Queen.
The f is your problem? It don't f***ing matter who I am. Me bloody dogs are dead because of you. They were mine. Churchill and the others. Some were strays, maybe. But mine, I fed them every day. Aye, that's probably true. They weren't always violent, mind you. But they were an unpredictable bunch. Something about you must have set him off. To be honest, he's always getting picked on by the other strays. He really needs a home. With me work and all, I don't really have time to take care of the little guy properly. Why not make amends for everything? Think you could adopt him? Churchill's his name. Great. He's a real good boy. You do right by him, he'll do right by you. Just give him a little pat on the head if you want to take him with you. He's smart enough to work out the rest. Anyway, enough about the dog talk. Why are you here? Thameshaven. Don't know why you'd want to go there. But if you insist, keep following the road, past the bunker, past Fesco, then turn right. Keep going, and you'll reach the old tube station. It's down there. This here is the Prilla Dog Chum Factory. We're the #1 canned goods supplier in London. Sure. We won't go quietly. You can count on that. Just give him a little pat on the head if you want to take him with you. Run like hell and you'll be there. Open fire!
I wish I could meet the Queen. State your business, civilian. Really? Not many go looking for it, but each to their own, I guess. Thameshaven is under lockdown, from what we've been able to gather. They've barricaded themselves in. No one goes in or out. Seems their pest problem finally got out of control. Beneath us, in the flooded remains of Canada Water Station, Thamesfolk like to keep to themselves. Personally, I wouldn't mind helping them. Thamesfolk are folk just like you and me, but we just don't have the authorization. The orders from up top are clear. No interference with the Thamesfolk. Mutants, children of the Thames. Some of my comrades call them sludge suckers, but never to their face. If you've never seen one, prepare yourself. Gaunt, eh? I'd steer clear of him. He's a wanted man in these parts, though I hear he's a friend of the Thamesfolk. Can't say that I have. That's the sort of thing the Thamesfolk might know more about. Most of them have taken to living beneath the surface. Just to be clear, I don't advise doing this unless absolutely necessary. They've barricaded the main entrance. You'll have to go in the long way around, through the south entrance. Find their leader, Rachel Hall. Good luck. You'd have to be insane to take on the Tommies.
Going down. Lobby.
There's no use, Rachel. It's a lost cause.
Lost cause. Listen here, Robert Clarkson. This is our home.
It's time to move on. Thameshaven is lost. Give the orders to tear down these barricades and evacuate the market.
You'd have me leave the ferryman to die.
You'd send more Thamesfolk to die. Or should we just sit here and wait to be overrun? Besides, he'll be fine on his own, always has done before.
I won't abandon him. Nor Thameshaven.
Hold on. Looks like we have a tourist.
Who are you? How do you get in here? I see. I didn't expect anyone to come through that way. Most of the station back there is caved in on itself. What brought you to Thameshaven, outsider? I've heard of such places. We were given some old construction papers a while back. Sold them to Sebastian Gaunt. They documented the construction of a laboratory beneath the Shard. I suppose that's where you woke up. And I suppose you'll want to know where we got those papers. I hate to hold this information ransom, but we're desperate. Help us out, and I'll tell you who we got them from. I hate to be a pain, but there may not be a Thameshaven left very soon. Help us out and I'll tell you anything you want to know. Most Thamesfolk are pacifists, and not by choice. It just isn't in our nature to fight. We've had to abandon the main residential district. It became infested with all manner of horrible creatures. The market's secure, but we have to take control of the situation. Otherwise, we'll have to abandon Thameshaven entirely. The ferryman's still down there, continuing the fight. Find him and help, if he's still alive. He doesn't spend much time here in Thameshaven. Considers himself some sort of shaman. He looks out for us. Brings us supplies and the like. He doesn't have the, pacifist instinct. Right. You'll find these useful. About that, we've blocked everything off. The only way into the district is down the elevator shaft. Here, you'll want to take some Radex first. Good luck. Thameshaven, you are my pride and joy.
Where? You can't. Which way you're going? We're counting on you, human.
It's you. What are you doing here?
Sorry about that, human. The surface world gets louder and louder each day. Which way you're going?
since you came to my rescue. I'm guessing you're a friend. Excellent. Bleeding out was always part of the plan. In all seriousness, I found the breach. Just need to seal it. And take care of our unwelcome guests. Elevator shaft's the only route that way. An impressive dive for a human. That will be made abundantly clear. Oh, I did wonder how long they'd leave me to fend for myself. Now I need to recover. Here. Take this. The breach is right next to a load-bearing pillar. The whole tunnel needs sealing. Once it's blocked and the district's clear, take the utility route up to the market.
Not sure if I'll ever get over seeing a human around. The surface world gets louder and louder each day.
Hello, human. How are you today?
We all heard the explosion. Since you're alive, I'm guessing thanks are in order. The Thamesfolk are grateful. Thank you. Now, about this underground lab. We had a human boy, Archie, living here for a time. He gave me those construction papers as a gift. Before you ask, he's already moved on. You see, some of the Thamesfolk. No, that's a lie. Most weren't happy with a human living down here. Archie left before there was too much bad blood. The ferryman should know where he went. He was the one that brought the boy here in the first place. Dr. Webb's with him in the infirmary. He sends his regards. You should stop by. Thanks again. Tell Archie I said hello, if you find him. Tell him I'm sorry things didn't work out. Is there anything else you needed? Ask away. Thameshaven is a refuge, a beacon of hope in a dreary reality. We were extinguished once. But never again. I won't let that happen to my people. My name is Rachel Hall. I basically run Thameshaven. Well, so does Bob. Just not as much. We're people. Just like you. We just look a little different. If you need anything else, just ask. Stay safe up there.
Let the surface dwellers kill each other. We'll be safe here.
You kid.
Oh. Hi there. I'm just thinking about the National Gallery. So many wonderful works of art left to the ravages of time. Yes, especially those with the most wonderful fields of color. I don't suppose you know of the famous work, the Cerulean Meadows? You didn't strike me as an art lover. But any who love the arts would be familiar with this piece. The Cerulean Meadows is truly a spectacle. Fields of azure in every hue, blocked out to abstract the meadow into pure emotion. If, in your wanderings, you happen to peek into the National Gallery, I'd give anything for that painting. Well, anything that I have. And as an artist, well, that's not much. Look at this stuff. Isn't it neat?
Get your hairy horse out of here.
They call us Sea Devils, warriors of the deep.
It's good to know that, at least once in a while, I can rely on the help of a stranger. You have my thanks. Rachel told me about your predicament. I pity you. If one has no past, then through what lens are they to view the future? If there's any way I can help you, any information I can give you, I will.
You're at the wrong house. Something's gone.
Not much. Only what the boy told me. He woke up in another lab, like you. Except he remembers how he got there. I didn't press him for details. He seemed shook up about it. Understandable. I've met many people in my travels along the Thames, but no one by that name. I know quite a few Smiths, though. I know he's a violent man, but who isn't these days? I try not to involve myself in inland politics. To me, the Isle of Dogs Syndicate and the Vagabonds are one and the same. I won't get invested in their conflict. The general mood in Thameshaven leads towards the Vagabonds. Sebastian Gaunt is a good customer. Not soon enough. The doc says I need to rest up for a while before I can return to my boat. I didn't know where else to take him. I thought he'd be safe down here. I was fishing one night on the north side of the Thames. That's when he found me. I came running down the steps to the embankment. I'd never met him before. He was being chased by... I don't know. I think they were soldiers. I didn't recognize their uniforms. They weren't the Tommies or the 5th Column, but they were well equipped. We got away by the skin of our teeth. It's good fortune that my boat was ready to set sail. I saw them all right. I just didn't recognize them. If there was one thing that stood out, it would be their faces. They seemed bored, as if they didn't care about catching him. Their bodies told a different story. I've never seen anyone run that fast before. They were seconds away from snatching him. I only know he was kidnapped by the same people he was running from. They took him and some others to a laboratory underground. When I asked about the others, he went quiet. I don't think they made it out. You must realize that his story was of no personal interest to me. So I didn't ask as many questions as you'd probably like. The Thamesfolk here don't get out much. Thameshaven is an enclave. Most of them have spent too much time around their own kind to trust humans. It was a mistake to bring him here. He was all but forced out. I took him east, to a settlement in Rotherhithe, near that crashed plane. Last I heard, they were facing problems of their own. Not too dissimilar to Thameshaven's tribulations. These are dark times for our people. Archie may still be there. I hope he is. For your sake as much as his. You'd be hard-pressed these days to find someone willing to burden themselves with another mouth to feed. I hope so. A lot of the Thamesfolk settlements I've made contact with in the past few months have reported some kind of infestation. Midden lurks, leeches, pig rats, you name it. If it's not a coincidence, things are worse than I thought. I'd take you there myself, but I need to rest. Doctor's orders.
The surface world gets louder and louder. Louder each day. Need help? What do you need?
Hey there, Wayfarer. Need any medical help? Chems. Fix-me-ups. He's in the last bed towards the back of the infirmary. Bless him. He took quite a few bad hits from them leeches. Suit yourself. Hopefully the ferryman will get us some mitten lurkeggs soon. They're delicious.
It's always a pleasure to see you. Your kind does have two eyes.
Fresh dry land. What are you buying? Great. We have a limited supply, but take a look and see if anything takes your fancy.
Smell that? It's the Thamesfolk.
Fresh dry lander. What are you buying? Pacifist, pacifist. Shut up and buy something, you smartass.
Those pesky leeches everywhere didn't help, to say the least. Thank you for clearing them out for us. Farewell. No, sorry about that, human. Not sure if I'll ever get over seeing a human around.
Oh, hello there, human. Nothing like a swim in our Thames to make you feel alive.
Welcome, friend. Glad to see you. It's you. What are you doing here? One day, I'll take my family to see the surface. One day. Go back to your own kind, human.
They call us Sea Devils, the warriors of the deep. Monsters. Can't they just leave us alone?
Follow the rules, and you'll always be welcome. Hello. Welcome to the Flying Dutchman.
I thought that would be self-explanatory from the sign above my head. Hopefully the ferryman. Hello. Welcome to the Flying Dutchman.
One ugly mother...
Seems we have a comedian drylander in our midst. Go f*** yourself. Leeches aren't good for business, wayfarer. I must thank you for clearing them out of our tunnels, though. Business should start improving again. Until next time.
The surface world gets louder and louder each day.
Watch where you're going.
It's always a pleasure to see you.
What can I whip up for you? Specialty shroom pizza here if you want to try something new. Anything you need, take a look. Pride and joy. What can I whip up for you? Specialty shroom pizza here if you want to try something new. It's been good. Since those leeches infested the lower tunnels, plenty of people have been buying what they can to take on the move. You kiss your mother with that mouth, Drylander. No, typical human. Let the surface dwellers kill each other. We'll be safe here. Oh, your kind does have... Specialty shroom pizza here if you want to try something new. Everyone here seems to love it. Grown fresh in the Thameshaven tunnels. The deeper the tunnel, the tastier. Here, try one. Everyone here seems to love it. Grown. My hounds learned to swim today.
Well, if it isn't our hero. Well then, would our fearless warrior venture forth for the likes of me? I lost a lot of weight, you see. Mainly by cutting Lino's pizzas from my diet. And so I want you. No, I need you to help me get new clothes.
Good.
I need something fashionable, something humans wear, but I don't want you stealing. The ferryman said there's an abandoned laundrette in Greenwich. That would be a good place to look. Oh, thank you. Just make sure they're clean.
Do you smell that? It's the Thames calling to us.
What a thrill. Crime, it's the way I fly to you. Snake eater.
Watch yourself. Name's Morgan. I'm in the security business. Because I was one, I got out before I got killed. Finally, someone with a head on their shoulders. My whole section got wiped out by the Jackdaws. Maniacs with artillery. The sergeant thought it'd be a good idea to take a shortcut through their turf, the old Royal Naval College. If that wasn't bad enough, he decided we should requisition a crate of their weapons. Storm was raging that night. He said they wouldn't notice us. We thought we were gonna make it.
Yeah, that's
Nearly
great.
made it out of range of their artillery. If I was standing 5 feet to the left, I would have been blown to smithereens like the rest of them. I didn't feel like going back to the Imperial War Museum, hat in hand, having to explain and take accountability for my superior officer's actions. So here I am. See ya.
We're not opening it up until it's safe out there. Tell Morgan to get off his ass. Surrender.
Dude,
Thameshaven.
It's amazing how selfish people can be. They knew exactly what they were risking. Nicely done. Those people needed some hope. Who are you, anyway? And I'm Archie. Haven't seen you around here before. Oh, I see. Hiding out. People have it in it for me, see? Especially the Isle of Dogs. All I did was trespass. And theft. Then a bunch of lunatics ambushed my crew. The whole city's mad. Thamesfolk ain't too bad, though. So that's why you're here. Yeah, I know one. Barely managed to escape, though. Would have been dragged back there, too, if it weren't for the ferryman. You don't work for the lab, do you? Rough. I guess you want to hear the whole story. Fair enough. We were on a supply run when it happened. They used some kind of gas, dragged us all into the lab. I managed to escape with this ghoul, Lazarus. I nabbed some keys off a guard, but we couldn't save the others. Nah, I think the ferryman has them. A month ago, I'd say. Maybe 2. Why? You aren't going there, are you? That's fair. I'd probably want to go too if I was you. The thing is, we never actually made it to the entrance. Lazarus was being cryptic. Probably thought we were trying to con him out of his share. I don't think we were close to the entrance when they got us. Everything after that just blends into one bad dream. I remember when we escaped, climbing up a ladder. It was dark out. I could barely see my own shoes. I climbed over some rubble, I think. They were chasing me, so I ran through the streets. I had no idea where I was going, so I just kept running. That's when I found the ferryman. Maybe. It's been so long. If it means finding my friends, I'm willing to give it a go. I'd need the ferryman to take me back across, though. I don't fancy my chances on Tower Bridge, or in the foot tunnels. Here, you can give this back to the ferryman. He gave it to me so I could defend myself. My hands barely fit around the grip. Tell him thanks, but my weapon of choice is the bobby pin. Mind where your foot falls. You might not come back.
The surface world gets louder and louder each day.
Well, nothing like a swim in our Thames to make you feel alive. Good to see a friendly face. Not entirely, but I'm sick of that infirmary. Now I need to get out on the open sea. Feel the wind on my face. Well, then I'll get better. I have no objections. Truthfully, it would be good for my conscience. There are places north of the Thames where a boy could live a normal life. The sanctuary at St. Paul's would take him. Though I'm not sure why you need him to cross. That makes sense. I'll take him back there, but I'll need your help. While I was lying in my sickbed, a group of hooligans marched into Bermondsey and shut the gate. Getting through won't be easy, but it's the only route out onto the Thames. First port of call, we need to open that gate. The button that opens it is up on that crow's nest. You can reach the button by lowering the crane. The way up is via a makeshift bridge.
You serious?
Off we go. I'll have to drop you off at the embankment. On the other side, there's a storm coming. With the hole in the Thames barrier, it's too risky to transport the three of us across such choppy waters. I'll pick up Archie, and we'll meet you at the dock.
I'm dreaming of
Now the nearest route is Tower Bridge. Watch out for the beef eaters. They're cannibals. They'll eat anything that tries to cross.
Disappearing act.
No thanks, bro.
Where am I? Oh, how many more times must you reboot me?
Hold in there, friend. You'll be as good as new.
I feel violated.
All right. One more reboot. Now.
You made it!
There you are. Do me a favor and send out a signal on that beacon up there. There you go. Try switching on your navigation system.
Navigation systems online.
Did it work?
Yes.
Well, don't sound too enthused. I hope the journey wasn't too formidable. Getting over the Thames is no easy feat without a vessel. This is Barry, my dear seafaring friend. A flock of pigeons laid a nest in his circuits. They washed up on the rocks. I'm not sure which happened first. Barry's navigation data corrupted. Had to be wiped. Those Mariner beacons transmit the data he needs to sail between places, acting as a kind of waypoint. Without them, he'd be bobbing around aimlessly like a jellyfish. There's quite a few beacons along the Thames. We retraced the boy's steps while searching for spare parts for Barry. It's not far up the road. The entrance is beneath that old monument. The tall one with the golden urn atop a pillar. From what I've heard, it was built to commemorate the first Great Fire of London.
3. There was the original. That was before the war. Then there was the war. That was the second one. Then we had another one 50 years ago. And that's it for now.
The boy knows his history.
Wait! Those people I was with. They're the closest thing I have to family. Please rescue them. Or find out what happened. If you do, I'll know where that ghoul was headed. The one I escaped with. He might be able to help you. He said he knew about other labs.
Here's that key the boy swiped. Good luck.
City's an eerie graveyard now. No life, no laughter. Just the haunting echoes of what was. We tried to maintain order, to protect those we could, but it's a losing battle. I fear the darkness that shrouds London now is a darkness that will never lift. Every step through these abandoned streets, it feels like a painful march into the void. A void that swallows not only the present, but also the past. Leaving only the emptiness of what might have been.
You're back! Did you find them? I say, thanks for trying, and for letting me know. Do you know what happened? Oh, maybe that's for the best. Thank you. I'm not sure what to do now. I can't stay here forever, I know that. Oh yeah, the ghoul. He went west, I think. Said he was going to St. Paul's Sanctuary.
That's where I was going to take you. Unless you want to save me the journey, Wayfarer. Since you're headed that way.
I ain't much in a fight, but I'm good with locks. Terminals too. Right.